record just so that we can share this with some of Lauren's other friends and family. So thank you so much for giving up your time and coming to Lauren's ribbon cutting ceremony, or presentation, whatever we're going to call it here. I'm very excited to have Lauren as a part of the team and working together very closely to help her reach some goals for her and her family, and very excited to be able to share that with you in whatever capacity that looks like. Just giving you all of the information to see if it's going to be a fit. So super short little slides that I'm just going to quickly run through. So I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys all see that on your screen? Yeah. You're good. Okay, cool. So really quick introduction about myself. This is me and my family in the middle there. So I'm a bronze ambassador here at Q. I have been with Q for almost 2 years. I'm a wife and girl mama of 2, and I'm very passionate about helping mums to create abundance and choice around their families, but also helping them to have a purpose outside of motherhood and be a present parent in whatever sort of capacity sort of that looks like. So I have been in the industry before. I was with another company a few years ago, but super long story short, I did fall out of alignment pretty quickly. It just wasn't the right vehicle for me. I felt icky, with lack of a better word, and I felt like I was burnt out and always churning and burning through customers, and like I was always sort of pressured to go and get people, and it was just not a sustainable thing. And super long story short, I just fell out of alignment with it, and I just thought, look, this isn't for me. It's not the space for me. And I just took a massive step back and just sort of kept using the products here and there because I did enjoy the products. Fast forward to when I had my gorgeous second little firecracker here, Alice, and she was about 5 months old at the time, and we were having those conversations with the hubby that was all, finances and what are we going to do. And I also do a bit of casual Pilates instructing, but that wasn't something, I guess, that we were relying on. It was more just because, I liked it and I fell into that as well. But yeah, so having the conversations, and the thought of at the time leaving like my 5-month-old to go to work full time or whatever really just didn't sit right with me. I have no disrespect to anybody that chooses to do that, but I just wanted to wait till she was a bit older. So I went looking to see what other options there were. And I'm really grateful for my first experience because it showed me what was possible in this space. It showed me, a few skills. I learned a few things here, but I think more importantly, showed me what not to do, and certainly what I didn't want or what I was to look for sort of going forward. So I was looking for the opportunity, I suppose, with Q Sciences, but I was very shields up, very skeptical, because I was like, it's all going to be the same. It's just another company. And I just thought, look, it might just be something to make a quick buck and just to get me through sort of 6 months, and then she can go to childcare and we'll sort something out. But I have been running ever since. I was absolutely blown away with the company, the culture, the business model, and the phenomenal, first to market, really innovative products, which is what we're just going to touch on super quickly today. And I haven't looked back, and I've been able to, be blessed to be able to stay home with both my girls and working with an incredible team of women, and about paying that back and helping other women to do the same. So that's really enough about me right there. Why is this not going to the next page? Hang on. Okay, so the right company. So Q Sciences stands for quintessential sciences. So basically the best of the best. You can sum up Q Sciences in one word. It is about absorption in terms of the product, and it's all about sort of that quality, practitioner quality style products with the right company. So we believe we are the right company to partner with for a few reasons. Number one, we have less than 1% market saturation globally. It is even less than that in Australia and New Zealand, and they are wide open markets. So very much, if you were to say the name Q Sciences to somebody right now, good chances that no one has really heard of it, which means that your ride coming into a new opportunity like this is going to be that much easier to tap into an unsaturated market, but also helps like that newest person coming in that may not have any skills or any background in an industry like this to help them to have, the most success or the easiest success possible. So since we relaunched our business, so we have been around for over 10 years. The company is debt-free and we have no shareholders either. together behind the scenes, which is really important if you're thinking it from a business perspective, because we just have our owners, which I'm going to touch on next. But a lot of companies have shareholders that are, looking at profit margins and this and that. And sometimes they can feel very pressured to sort of change or dilute products or money and things like that. Whereas we are 100% debt free and just owned by two phenomenal, humble, family men that just want to give back. So since relaunching our business model, back in 2018, we've had over 1900% growth, which is insane. We are currently in 27 countries and counting, and we are working on being in 60 countries in the next 5 years. Over the last 5 years, we've had 15 enhancements into our business model, which I'm going to touch on as well. So especially, I think this is really special in a time, and we literally had some a couple of months ago, but in a time right now where the world is hurting financially and all the things going on with the economy and all of that stuff, companies are feeling it, families are feeling it, all of the things. And, some companies are being forced to put prices up, or in some cases actually changing the compensation plan and taking money away from people, whereas Q are really always looking for a way to be able to give back and to help families get through these times. So the right company, though, needs the right mentors. And these are the two gentlemen. We have it here in abundance here from all of our leadership. But we have Mr. Mark Wilson here, the elder gentleman. He's the one who started Q, and he is a family man. As I said, he's a Super Bowl champion. He then went into real estate, was very successful, retired pretty early, but got very bored very quickly, just putting golf on the golf course, as you would. But he wanted to be able to give back. And he knew that two ways he could do that the most with families was through health and vitality, and through finances. And they were the two ways that he could make the biggest impact. So Q Sciences was born. Then enter Mr. Jake Spencer here. So he's the brains behind our business model and the reason for all of that growth that I just touched on. He has over 10 years industry experience himself. He's a dad of 4. He and his wife, Sarah, are the co-owners, and they are just a powerhouse couple not to be messed with, but the biggest heart leaders. And as I said, they're all about giving back. But what I think is most special and why we're so blessed to have them as a part of our ownership team here at Q, because of their experience, they know what it's like to build in the field and to be in the, I guess, trenches with us. But they also know what they don't like about the industry and what they won't put up with and what they want to change. So for that reason, they are shaking up the industry and really flipping it on its head, unlike any other sort of direct sales and network marketing company out there. So the right company, the right mentors, and the right products. We have it all. So this is, we have a full suite. This is just a short, little snippet here. We literally have something for everybody, from their children all the way up to the elderly. We have a medical grade collagen. We have vitamin sprays. So, detox teas. We have drink mixes, terpene elixirs, which are a first to market product. They mimic like a CBD oil, but 100% plant-based, no THC. And we have a phenomenal range for, deep rejuvenated sleep, which every mum needs. My other favorite terpene is our chill elixir, which we might hear a little bit from Jackie shortly on the terpenes, because I know she loves those as well. But we think on immune health, gut health, mental health, natural energy, and all of those things. And we have just launched a home line as well for clean, affordable cleaning products. So I'm going to really quickly touch on a couple of our key products and our top sellers. So the Q Core, now this is a product that started Q. So this is the foundation for your health, but also the foundation for your business. It is our number one product. It's in 84% retention rate. And the average person stays on it for about 2 years. You feel it very quickly in your body, but you also notice it very quickly when you stop taking it. So this focuses on your gut health, as I mentioned, absorption, your inflammation, any inflammation that might be going on in your body, and your brain health, mental clarity, that mum fog, and it helps me to be a less snappier mum as well, which is what we all want, right? Then we have the vitamin sprays, as I touched on. So they go under the tongue, they're sublingual. You have some for immune or some natural pain relief. The immune ones are great for kids because they taste like lollies or peppermint, and it absorbs straight under the tongue. Sleep sprays are number one spray. It is a hands down favorite in our whole household. I get very nervous when I only have a few sprays left and my new one hasn't arrived yet. And it is our number one selling spray. It's natural melatonin with some chamomile, and it is amazing. And if you have an overactive mind like mine at bedtime, I think it's all mums, thinking about the million things that we need to do or haven't done, and I forgot to do that, this turns my brain off so I can just go to sleep. It is one of my faves. Then we have our liquid collagen. This is amazing. There are obviously other collagens on the market. Ours, what set ours apart is it is a liquid. You always want to make sure that you have a liquid collagen. It is just better absorbed through the body. And then ours is a matrix. So there's 4 different types of collagen, whereas some brands only have 1 or 2, and it's a medical grade. So it's literally sourced from the same places that they use it if children and things have a need it in hospitals and things like that. Amazing. You see results in literally 2 weeks. Then we have a range of drink mixes. We have immune blends. Our greens here is our #1 green mix. It is the tastiest greens you'll ever taste, apple and cinnamon flavor. Or we also have they call it unicorn punch. They're trying to market it more towards kids, and that's a tropical flavor. They're both super tasty, and you can't taste any of the earthiness at all. And that's our #1 drink mixer. But then we have this one here. This is one of our newest products called Revive. I know Loz was very intrigued on this one. This is actually a BCAA drink. So it is actually for really deep cellular hydration. It's like IV nutrition, but in a cup. We call it facial in a cup because of what it does in the plumpness and the redness in your skin, and even just to touch. So it's going to help, I guess, with full body anti-aging from the inside out, which to me just makes so much more sense, to give you confidence without makeup and just to be able to leave the house, glowing. But also because it is a BCAA drink, and that's sort of what it was designed for, having hydration at its core, it is great for recovery in the gym, pre or post workout. It is absolutely amazing and one of my new favorite products. And then this one here, that's like a natural energy drink. We have a range of different flavors there without the crash, and mood boosting and stuff as well. This is the last one I'll touch on before I hand it over to Jack really quickly for a short testimony. But this is another one of our super new products, which is called Q Bright. It's a duo. You can purchase them separately. So one is a toothpaste, all natural, no fluoride, all of those things. And then one is a tooth whitener. So there is no it doesn't leave any sensitivity or anything like that. It's like a color corrector. These are some phenomenal results, and women are seeing, or men as well, I suppose, are sometimes seeing results in as little as 2 brushes. It's absolutely phenomenal, and at a really, affordable price bracket as well, especially given it's paired with a toothpaste, which everyone obviously is brushing their teeth every single day. And who doesn't want a wider, brighter smile, right? I'm going to really quickly pass over to the beautiful Jackie just to give a super short testimony, to give you a break from hearing my voice, I suppose. But Jack, if you want to unmute, this is her beautiful family. She's an executive ambassador, and again, very driven to help mums create choice around their family. So I'll pass it over to you, Jack, if you want to share a little bit of your story.
Thank you so much, Gnomes, and I'm so excited to be here for Lauren's ribbon cutting and her presentation, and excited for what's to come for her family as well. So yeah, that is my beautiful family that you can see there on the screen. And I'm really excited to give you just a very small snippet of my journey here with Q Sciences so far. So very similar to Gnomes, I was with another company previously. I felt like I was doing all of the things, and I did get some quick wins on the board, but very quickly, that all sort of fell off. And just felt like I was always busy, always doing the do, but never getting anywhere. Naomi did jump into my inbox a couple of times, and she's like, you need to take a look at this opportunity. It's brand new. And each time I politely declined. I thought I was very happy and would be very successful where I was. And with every no that I said to Naomi, my curiosity peaked, and I finally messaged her. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to take a look. And honestly, people say it all the time, but I couldn't unsee what I seen. It was mind-blowing, the systems that they had, the tools that we have, our business model, how simple it is, how duplicative it is as well. And to be honest, I jumped in for the business, but fell in love with the product. So as Naomi touched on, the terpenes, which are first to market, they're so innovative. It is an amazing opportunity that we have here to be able to share these with other people. The chill terpene especially is my absolute favorite. For anyone that has just had, like, you know, a big day, or you've got lots going on and you just need to chill out, that terpene is for you. And the greens is the most delicious greens you'll ever taste ever. So yeah, that's just a really small snippet of my time here with Q Sciences, but I'm so blessed that I finally took the leap, and I'm so happy for Lauren as well, and being able to partner with her and create something really epic together.
Yes, awesome. I love that. We're all about teamwork here, and that's rooted even just in our business model, which I'm going to start. But we work with you. We you know, we genuinely want to see you win and to create something more. So something you'll hear me talk about a lot is like income with impact, which I'm going to touch on. So, okay, what we have here, we also have an incredible tool to help you retain your customers. So this is available so with your customers, there's zero risk in terms of you have a 30-day money back offer on any new products that you wanted to try. You have a dedicated customer support. If you had a subscription on, this is for ambassadors or customers, you can actually accrue like free product just in your in your shipment each month. There is no minimum order. And it's cost you $18 a year to gain access to the wholesale pricing. For October, though, you actually get that $18 off at checkout, no minimum spend. You could literally buy a sleep spray for $35 or that tooth whitener for $60 for that bundle, and you're going to get the $18 off at checkout. So nothing to lose in terms of giving the product a go. What we have here, though, obviously being a health and wellness company, we value fitness and, you know, leveling up in all areas. So basically what this is like a personal trainer in your pocket. So it has meal plan methods, macro tracking, all of that stuff in there. You get your own trainer designated. You can get this for free as an ambassador or a business partner. Or if you had any sort of subscription on, again, no minimum spend as a customer, you can gain access to this for free as well. It is a phenomenal resource with daily habit tracking, totally customizable. It is amazing. So I'm going to talk numbers now for a little bit here. The financial freedom movement is something that really does set you apart. We're always saying like it's different here, and it's something that is often hard to put into words until you feel it and see it. But this is a really big reason why, or a really big, I guess, peek behind the curtains as to why. So this blonde bombshell on the screen here, this is Sarah Spencer. So that's Mr. Tall, Dark and Handsome from earlier, Jake's wife. She too has over 10 years experience in the field. And what they both saw collectively is people can make a lot of money in this space and then be in no different financial position. So what this program is, it is our sixth way that we get paid in Australia and New Zealand to help you to basically knock down your debt. They will pay you on top of all of the other payments, which I'm about to touch on, and buckets. This is an additional payment to go towards a car loan, credit card, school fees, mortgage, whatever that is. As long as your name's attached to that debt, they actually help you to like knock that down whilst establishing a savings plan to be financially smarter and in a better spot, because a lot of people just end up leveling up their lifestyle and to have nothing else to show for it. You will never see Q do a car program or anything like that, because if you actually look at the fine print, they're not all what they crack up to be. And sometimes they can actually end up putting people in harder positions. So it's more about have the cash and go buy the car yourself sort of thing. So much more than a bonus, because it does come with financial coaching and guidance and everything like that. It is absolutely amazing. And I guess shows the heart behind the company. So super quickly, I'm going to touch on the compensation plan, but this is super short and I don't want it to go on too long. So if you want any other information on this, like we can dive down deeper and open book, put all of it on the table sort of thing. But we get paid 6 ways, like I said, really simply put, we get paid 3 ways in customers and 3 ways in teams. So we have a volume-based compensation plan. We get paid commission on a sliding scale. We get a set pay on our customer rank. So if you don't want to build a recruiter team at all, you don't have to. It's not going to hold you back. You can move your way through the company the exact same way. We also have a set pay on our teams. So set pay, guys, is also super important, because a lot of companies, I actually don't know of any other company that does a set pay. I could be wrong, but majority do like an average. And I know what my bills are going to be each month or each week. So I need to know what income I've got, obviously to counteract that, especially the financial climate that we're in. We then have our stackable bonuses, and there's over 1,900 Aussie dollars to be made in your first full calendar month when you get started. So something else that is super special, and again, I'm not aware of any other company that's doing this, is our business plan is paid on infinite levels deep. Some companies focus on building really, really wide. Some even cut off after 3, 7 levels deep is very common. So what ours does is they wanted to create something that was going to reward the correct behavior. So our top leaders can go and work with those newest people coming in to help them have the success at those first few ranks where it's really going to make a difference for those families and those households. So I want to really, really quickly run through an example. I don't want to go on for too much longer, but we have these 3 boxes are for our customers. So we have a sliding scale on the volume that you would sell, so 15 up to 45%. So let's say you had 300 volume, you get paid 15% on the 300, but also on that same 300 volume, so the same amount of customers, which would be roughly 3 customers, you would also get paid the set pay over here, plus you get the bonus over here. So you get out of each bucket on that one lot of work, if that makes sense. And you can move all your way through. These are one-time bonuses, I will say. So you only get these at once as you move your way through the company. I'll touch on this on the next one. This is my favorite playing ground here. This is teams. So same sort of structure, same sort of fancy names and volume down the side. But this is where you're working with a team and partnering with like-minded people who want to create an additional income, whether that's part-time or full-time, in whatever capacity that is. You know, I know right now Australians, and probably same in New Zealand, we're not missing our bills by thousands. We're missing it by a couple of $100. And just with the cost of living and everything that's going on, if we can just help families to breathe a little bit easier, you know, $300 a week, $500 a week, whatever that is, you know, that's what we're all about, sort of giving back and creating an income with impact and helping other people to do the same. So these fast start bonuses here are to be collected in your first calendar month. So if you got started this month, you'd actually have until the end of November to collect them, which is the full like 1,900. The Executive Plus, this one here, they give you 2 calendar months. The rest though are forever accessible. So if it does take you 12 months to build to a silver level and you're earning sort of $6,000, you would get that $6,000 a month, sorry. You'd also get a one-time bonus of that $6,000 there. So that's how that works. I don't want to go too much more into detail because we'll be here all day, but infinite pay is super, super special. And when you see that and you feel that and you can like see how that's going to work, that's when your mind really, really gets blown. So this is a really rough idea of like how much it is to get started, what this gets you. So, I'd have to check what the New Zealand, I know it's 36 Australian dollars to get your doors open. And then you just grab whatever products that is aligned with your goals. There's no set pack. There's different packs and options in terms of a more economical, but it really, we tailor it to what your goals are. But it gives you your own e-commerce website, all done for you. We have simple onboarding and training. We'll launch your business. We'll give you all the tools. I know that Loz will attest to this, like the systems, when she saw how much support and systems there were as well, like her mind was blown. But we have a plug and play system. So it is, you know, we can plug you straight in. You get to earn while you're learning, especially if you are brand new. And you have your ARC app, which is a resources app to run your whole business from the palm of your hand, and that MyQFit app option as well. So you can get your doors open for around about the 400 to get started. And then our first goal is obviously to get you that money back and start working towards those bonuses to help you to reach whatever those goals are for your family. So what's next? We will follow up with you. Lauren will follow up with you. We'll just see what it is that you're feeling. And you're probably sitting in one of 3 categories right now. So you could be sitting in category B, which is our customer. And it's like, look, I don't think the business model is for me right now, but I would really love some of that collagen or the sleep spray, you know, and maybe I can just support, you can support Lauren through launching her new business, through grabbing a couple of products with whatever your goals are. Or you could be sitting as category B, and they are our butts. So they are, it's interesting, it looks amazing, but I have a lot of questions and I want to know more about how it all works and what the money is and what that looks like. And I love that. I encourage you to get your questions answered. We'll jump on a call, just relax, and we'll put it all on the table. You tell me how much money is going to make a difference to you and your family. I can show you in black and white because of the simplicity of our plan, exactly what that looks like, and map out a plan to help you. But we would plug you into our culture and our community, and then we would launch your business in the same way. Or you could be in category A and they are our action takers and they're like, okay, I'm in, let's do this. How do we do this? And we just jump in with 2 feet and we start running. So again, thank you so much for your time, for jumping on, or if you're watching this back, I know Loz is very excited, but also pretty nervous as well. But we're so excited to have you a part of the team, Loz, and I'm so excited to watch you shine and to create something amazing together. So enjoy your night, enjoy your afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day it is, and we hopefully see you as a part of the Key family soon. See you guys.